It's verifiable. He's the person. Chris is a scammer. People should know. He works with, I'm telling you, I'm not lying. It's verifiable. He's the person in charge of that case. It's all Maka. He works with SCCC. They say it's Interpol that came to arrest him. Chris used his account to collect money from Foster's church account. They paid $60,000. When they paid the money, the people agreed 10% with Chris okafor. When the money landed, Chris became greedy and collaborated the money for himself. The people got angry and went to report to police, Interpol. When they reported to Interpol, panic is understatement. He locked the door. They come, please call your girl. They are downstairs in the church. They want to embarrass me. Call your girl. Call.
Wanna share video, wanna come here matter. God not the sleep. You where they join people, they do bad. You go more rich your body one day.
So what you're saying is that Chris is
Doris where they talk, so that she they fight for all these pastors. Today uncle.
No, you got another name where you have Azaman.
Who is he leaving me for after all the atrocities that we have committed? Me and him. I'm not saying it in a place of love. That is the misunderstanding. Everybody is saying, oh, move on. It's not about love for me. It's about pain. I was the confusion that Jeremiah said he sent to their midst. Okay. But one time Jeremiah came out and said, I have sent confusion in their midst. I was the confusion. Okay. So I was listening to everybody.
So you've been the Holy Spirit and now you're also confusion.
Yes, he gave me 10 million. Remaining 35 million. They said I should take 15 million and leave 20 million. I said, we had that agreement. They said, no. They said, okay, we pay 15 million through the brother.
So this is how they used to be sharing our tithe money.
DSS, they should go to that church and open that altar. Open his altar. I won't say further than that. When they were building that place collapsed. Somebody died. But apart from somebody dead, there's a blogger that found something on the ground. This man was begging, called me, said, what do I give to you?
I beg more and wait, so may I just quickly, let me quickly just share the video, please. Let me quickly share it to my other page so that people can come in. I beg you. Pardon me, Bikonu. I saw, okay, yeah. What am I doing? This Doris, this matter not be small matter. You when they join people, they do bad. Your days are numbered. You go know say this person they do bad. You go they cover for them. You go they cover only the name of one thing where you go gain. You will forget say there's one day God go must God. If you they do bad, that's where you they carry the cover for. I think I've shared it. This. I've shared it. So let's go. Oh, yeah, no.
That altar. I know what I'm saying.
Let me remove it.
The church altar.
The church altar where he needs to stand. That
please share the video more than call here stories.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Kel Armstrong. I'm calling you from the Car Truth podcast.
Okay, Car Truth podcast.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. I'm sorry to disturb your afternoon. We have Doris Ogala in our studio, and ladies and gentlemen, it is me again, KE, the host of Car Truth Podcasts, and today we are live again in the studio to cause real trouble. We're bringing you real expose. I have this feeling in my spirit that this particular episode is going to cause a lot of trouble, but we need it. We need it. As you all know, this is Car Truth Podcast, and here we don't sugarcoat the truth. We tell it as it is, no matter whose ox is God. And with me in the studio today is Doris Ogala. She doesn't need an introduction. She's first already a superstar in the Nollywood industry. But recently, we've seen some of her videos where she lamented bitterly about some of the atrocities she has faced in the hands of one dear prophet. And today she's live with us in the studio to tell us the whole story. We want to understand the background, everything, and of course, ask some very important questions. Doris, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I know you're stressed, and anyone who've been through what you've been through in the last few days will, of course, feel the way you're feeling now. See, you're feeling sad. But I need you to be excited. I need you to show us that strength so that we will be able to understand your story. Okay. And this is Cartoon Podcast, so whatever you're telling us today, please do not hold anything back.
Okay.
And the essence of doing this is because it may be saving someone else out there. So, without wasting much of your time and the time of our audience, please go straight to the point. Tell us what exactly is happening. What did Chris, our dear apostle or prophet Chris Okafor, do to you? What is happening?
You see, when you call,
and I want you to please start from the beginning.
Yes, I will. When you call Chris,
please share the video when I can't listen
prophet,
to.
It's an insult to God. And what is happening today?
Doris, now what did Doris do? Now they pay now. Hey, what
I
she don't
I
do?
can believe that God answers prayer.
To do bad, not good though.
When I was small, and this is my truth, I used to pray to God. When I see these pastors on pulpits, especially TB Joshua, when I know that my father used to watch TB Joshua so much. When I see them preaching, one day, before my dad died, I was watching TV. We carry her place on TV. And I went inside the room and I prayed. And I said, God, give me power to expose these people. I'll go to their altar and challenge them and expose them. I prayed that prayer.
You can't pray the prayer. You can't jump past and they do bad.
This prayer,
you can't contradict yourself.
Now, going forward to Chris Okafor. See, it's something I am not ashamed to talk about. Not because I am proud of what I did, but because I have nothing again to lose. I lost the most important person in my life, a younger brother, the most handsome man. I don't know, maybe I can show you who I'm talking about so that you understand where my anger is coming from. In the whole wide world, there is nobody handsome like my brother, both Igbo, white, black. God created that boy. When you say God created someone in his image, that is not my brother, from head to toe, teeth, everything intact.
Why me not they see comment?
I lost that boy. There's nothing anybody will tell me now. Nobody is ready to stop me. I don't know why anybody will want to stop me. Will he bring back my brother? No. I'm trying to get his picture so that maybe we can be on the same page. You understand me and what I'm talking about. That's the boy I lost. This is the boy I lost. I lost my brother this year. I lost him this year for nothing. But this is the boy. This is who I lost. So when I talk, people say, you want money, you want him to pay you. You said he must marry you. Who is he leaving me for? But of course, yes. Who is he leaving me for after all the atrocities that we have committed? Me and him. I'm not saying it in the truth. That is the misunderstanding. Everybody is saying, oh, move on. It's not about love. It's about pain. It's about pain. For no reason. Now, I will shed light into what happened. I met Chris Okafor 2017. I was just 23 years. God started blessing me early. I bought my first car at the age of 18 years. I bought Murano. I went to Cotonou, bought the car with my money, brought it to Nigeria. So it's not like the man bought it for me. No. I was doing well for myself. Very well. A young girl at that age. Before 2017, I bought that car 2009. How many years? It's a long time. I bought car. Now, what happened? I went to police for CID for a case. In that first CID, I saw Chris. Chris was coming. I went there with my colleague, Choma Okoye. So, as Chris, people were saying, who is this man? He's very handsome. As he was coming, he was walking on the road. Yeah, I was also walking on the road, like we're coming opposite each other. And then he would have met, I'll call it hypnotism at first sight, not love at first sight. Because what happened to me that day?
Go and do your distance.
So
You are shaking it.
love
Leave
at
here.
first sight, no, but hypnotism. We met. His master has now rushed to stop, to move me away from me. He now grabbed me by my hand and entered his car. And then gave me his number and said, I'll call you. I left. Few hours later, in fact, it was even my colleague that said, I know this one is the big one of God. I was like, oh, really? But in fact, when she was playing that, then I was already gone in love with the guy. Or hypnotized by him. Because it's not love. Now it's beginning to make sense to me. Now the whole thing is clearing. 2 hours later, a few hours later, I got a text. Hi. I said, who is this? I said, Chris. Well, my colleague didn't even remember his name. But yes, that's his name, Chris. Then he now called and asked me, when am I coming to Lagos? I told him. I said, okay. When I get to Lagos, I should call him.
I know they see now comments. Only 2 comments now they see for
This was
you
around
from
December.
Sunday Destiny.
This thing was happening around December.
Now only Sunday Destiny day here.
In fact, when I got back to Lagos, the day he invited me was on 31st of December, 2017. Because they were doing crossover night. He invited me to an address in Ojudubega. I went to the place and it became a church. Honestly, when I was going, I didn't think that he was going to invite me in his church. I was thinking he was going to probably a house or somewhere private, because I was already all over in love. Or, I don't know, like for me, I wanted him and he also wanted. Choma, if Choma Okoye would be truthful because we're quarreling now, Choma would tell you that I was hypnotized. Like I was, at some point, my colleague was looking at me like this. When I go to his church, he was his pastor.
Saslov, good evening. Now they see you na comment. Now let's three of you na day you be 12 na self.
And he took me up to his
Sunday
office.
Destiny and Saslov. Good evening, my brother.
He looked at me and he said he liked me. That he's a pastor. He's been divorced. And he will tell me what the wife did to him later. But he's going to travel for Christmas this January. That January that I should am I traveling? I said yes. I said okay, we'll meet in the east. I traveled. I'll get to this when I narrate this part. I'll give you a number. You call my national president to confirm what I just said. Then we'll continue. It was at that point when I got to the east. I met national president. No. I think he invited me to the village, yes. My national president, I think he went with me. Yes, he did. Went to his village.
This national president of what?
Actors Guild of Nigeria, Emeka Rollins. He went, no, not that first one that he went to. That 2017, I went alone. I went to see him, introduce me to his mother. Now I can put it. I saw his mother. That was the first day we kissed, so I went alone. I remember now vividly. We ate. Introduced me to his mother, to his children, and all that.
Olawumi, good evening. Welcome.
One place in Anambra. You go from Okigwe. From Okigwe, there's a road that will link to that place. So it's close to Umuahia, so it's not that Anambra inside. So when we finished, he was a little bit late, getting late. He sent his driver, Emeka is the name of his driver. Emeka drove his healers with some policemen. Buna drove behind me to see me off, so to a safe place. That was it. Then when he came back, we started. We were here, we like to say we were just love cats, love birds. This guy will call me to come to the church. There's no way he doesn't sleep with me. There's one guy, Obum, one of his.
Create a practicum im IDZ.
Und ich darf an der Kasse arbeiten.
Let me remove this.
He said he called him his son. Obum, if I come, that time Obum will receive me. I'll go to his bedroom. We'll start from doors, start kissing. That's how we'll start making love. That's how glued we were together. Yes. And when we take me inside, we will do it everywhere. With daughters, I used to wear uniform with daughters. I think I will show you. Although the wife reached out to me and said she doesn't want the daughter.
If you believe, say, dream man of God, then Nigeria. It's at your own risk
and
now.
without, how will I tell the story or make you guys believe if to show you that I even wear uniforms with it. This is the first daughter.
Is the daughter of Chris.
Chris Okafor. The one who ran away from the house and went to her mother. Because of her father's atrocities, yes. It was too much. This is the first daughter. This is the one. This is how much I used to buy gifts. They love me. She too gave me gifts too. And she started doing lip gloss or something. The mom, that's like guiding her. She started producing lip gloss. She gave me one actually. So what am I trying to say? They have those all his other what the one that is Abinu, right? Not like I'm yabbing about. That's what I want to describe her. All of them loved me. We were a family. His son, he has a son that looks much like him. We were a family. Now, I will come, Chris will either we're in the house or he take me to Marriott's Hotel in Lagos, or there's another house that he had. Now, according to him, he says somebody has keeping the house. He said the house is keeping it for one politician. That sometimes Obum will take me to that house. We would make love. One of my sister, Winner lives in that place. My sister, Winner. Said they used to know now. Said my people, because they live there. When I come, they always know when I go to see. Even they will tell me that man is a Gaiman pastor. He used to come to my father's shrine to do juju. I didn't to stop it. I was head over this guy. I was in love. For me, I was in love. At the end of the day, we started dating for so many years. Now, 2019. I had this guy I knew, 2012. Met in Dubai, my ex-husband. Now, we were supposed to marry, but it didn't work. Like, he's toxic. Then I stopped having feelings. That was when I now met Chris, 2017. Then, 2019, this guy resurfaced again, and, was pressure. He wanted to marry me. My ex-husband, like I say, is obsessed with me. Why I say he is, because he still talks to me now. It's obsessed. So with somebody, I would call it love. Like maybe it's love for him because he's really that with me. He insisted that he wants to marry me. Was pressuring everywhere, calling my mother, every member of my family, and all that. And at that time, I already was held over Chris, so I didn't have feelings for him. But pressure, our family, my mom said, okay, marry him. He bought a car for me actually. Because he was in South Africa, he bought a car for me. When he came back to Nigeria, I remember that night, came to me and said, he wants us to marry as fast as possible. He doesn't want to waste time. I told him, listen, not like I don't like you, but I don't have feelings for you. If I marry you, it will not work. You know it. Said I should forgive him for all the beatings he did that made me lose feelings, all the things that happened. That in that marriage we'll find love. That the love will grow. That's exactly what it is. I told Chris. Later, now called Chris. I said, look at what's going on. Chris said, I have most of the chats where he said, I'm hurting him. I don't know if I can find it, but let me check. Even said, I'm hurting him.
Don't worry, you can just send us the chat.
Yeah, I'll send you, then you can post them as I'm talking, yes. Yeah. So, but later, I told him that at this point there's pressure. He said he wasn't ready, that I should wait for him. I said, I had to marry. Eventually, I married a guy. I don't want to talk. People say, you left your husband for Chris. You don't want to know what I went through in that marriage. Trust me. I think I'm going to play one video. At least this one is faster. Where my ex beat me up. This was the video I sent to Chris and he said I should leave the house. This is the video I sent to Chris. This is my ex-husband's compound in the village. This is the video I sent to Chris. He just came and slapped me. My eyes, blood gushed out of my nose. That was the video I sent to Chris. I should come. So, I was in a very toxic marriage. I was not happy. Chris became my only confidant.
You will be the talk to another man for marriage. Your husband will not beat you before. What do you expect?
My experience in my marriage is something I don't want to talk about.
You don't follow another man
and
before you
marry.
marry.
I was talking to was Chris.
After you marry, they follow another talk to man. Why not beat you?
I don't know why women are coming to judge me. So many women go through this same thing.
But best way pikin die, you the judge am. When pikin lost, you the judge am. Say the poor woman not they look for a pikin and money they eat.
You want to reconcile or talk to your husband, but Chris didn't do that. Rather, he kept condemning my husband, and most times he would tell me.
Not be you go tell her what your husband they do you. And you say you don't fell
no
over.
reason why he was beating me. I didn't have feelings. To have sex with me to turn to rape. That's what I will use because you force it and do it. And that's why when he got someone pregnant, I didn't blame him. Because I was depriving him of that. And then Chris took advantage of it. Chris doesn't even want me to have sex with my own ex. Though I wasn't having feelings, he doesn't even want me to.
But while you were not having sex with your husband, were you having sex with Chris?
No, I never had sex with Chris while I was married.
But you were talking with him.
I stopped having sex with Chris. So, but what I was doing with Chris, which I'm going to, I don't want to show that because at this point I don't care. To show you how I don't care, how God wants to use me, I was going to show you my chat with Chris where I sent him my address where he said I should touch. If people would say, she's ashamed, what is there should be ashamed, why is she saying this? But I have to say it the way it is. This was what happened. People do worse in their marriages. Is it because I'm speaking my own? This guy will call me, say I should show him my breast. I should make a video and send to him. I'll do that. Will call me on video call and say remove it. Bro, I think I was under hypnosis because I don't think in my
they are animal.
I would do this.
Joseph, they are all animal. There is no real man of God in Nigeria. Forget it.
Touch myself, I will do it. He had control.
Show me real man of God in Nigeria. I will show you fake ones in Nigeria. Forget it.
Became.
The one will be real and the one will never see money. As soon as they see money, they turn to fake. So they are not real.
That was
all of them. I will not say some. All. If you are not, if you agree, come and show me yourself.
That has come, I'll marry you.
And Chris told you that?
Yes. That was when I sent him this video. He said, come out.
You don't have feelings for your husband, but if Chris call you,
what I left, the car my ex-husband
inside your hand, inside your
private I did not carry
part,
any of my properties.
You will do so. God bless you, allow me.
I only took my reason in my
She dey contradict herself. I never get time I really come analyze these videos. All the SSs, I don't find all of them come out.
And he knew it was over this time. So I left. And I went to Chris that day.
What will not make you to have feelings for your husband and when you don't talk to another man outside?
That was when we now meet him.
Anything will make you to talk love language with another man and you love that man, you can never have feelings for your husband or your boyfriend. Forget it.
That one guy, Prophet, started calling him out on social media, on Facebook. I saw it and I asked him what.
And this Prophet's own, I saw him like Fulham. Like Fulham.
This was
Doris. You never confess finish. You have to say the truth.
He said it was his ex-wife. I have to show you this particular chat. That was when he now said it was his ex-wife that was doing it. So he said, okay, this one is my chat with Jeremiah yesterday before yesterday. I'm trying to see, I sent it to someone. That's why I'm thinking it was going to be very fast.
Can you just tell the story then? You send us all the chat.
I'll send you all the chats. So, when I saw it, I said, what's this? I didn't forget because the professor was actually calling him out for having an affair.
With another woman.
Another woman. I think someone was calling him out, said they had an affair with him. He said, no, I should not believe it. It was his ex-wife. Then he asked me to get close to Prophet. Then I asked me to get close to Prophet, and I got close to Prophet. I spoke to Prophet, told him my Igbo name, you know, on phone and all that.
My people, may I just quick teach some word. This place, this one, so you want us. So when you see the way where Doris they enter Prof S, he tell Prof S say he gets private jet. He say he be barrister. If you see Doris when he they talk to Prof, if you they follow Prof S, follow his page, and actually Prof S don't they bring all the things come out the way they like you will never believe. So according to her, she said she don't already know Prof S. She don't already go into Prof S. One go look as Chris send her go give Prof S. Before baby testimony matter come enter. So Prof S, being say Prof S don't they talk with her. And Prof S was very smart. He knew, say this girl is not who she is. So the Prof S could they use her to go rescue Ruth. That's the mother of the baby when he lost for church. So make he see Prof S consider they use her like it come like say Chris they use Doris. Even Prof S they use Doris because Prof S don't already know say this one a scammer. So they use them. The two of them they use them. But this one when she want to go say Prof S they blackmail pastor. He was calling them out. He was not blackmailing them. Say the truth.
To find out what more he had on him. So when I Prophet got talking, I found out that he didn't have much on Chris okafor.
So why was he not crying?
1 week later, started calling other pastors out. From 5 for 6, but was Jeremiah Omotofufu.
His name is Prophet. Prophet.
One South African blackmailer. He called himself a blogger.
Don't they call him blackmailer? You they fall in love with blackmailer, you they cry. Say you fall in love.
And I have the proof.
Now he carry you come up for your husband's house.
You might say, oh, I'm playing along. No, that's not playing along. Just like you told me a story. You said the pastor gave you money through your foundation and you brought it out and shared it to your foundation. He wanted to bribe you, but he was not able to bribe you. You didn't stop talking, right? If you were doing the right thing, if they bribe you, at least you tell the people this is what is going on.
Prophets bring money, come and go and give them. He bring all the money, so everything.
That's another not digress. Now, they came. Chris called me. Andrea and his girlfriend put me on 3-way with Prophet Jeremiah. And they started pleading with me. Chris said, this is his friend. That this guy is calling them out. I should find out what. Then the story Prophet was.
Which Jeremiah?
Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufu.
Papa J.
Papa J. The story that Prophet was calling him out for was not the testimony case. No. It was the story of a program he went for. Is it okay, one lady. First of all, it's a program of one lady called Comfort.
It's been years.
Wow, not vessel. Now YouTube I for the player. I cause I wear all this adverts.
He said the man got the lady pregnant. I don't know how true that is. Because Prophet can't lie.
Yeah, she's claiming victim, yeah.
And it was when I got closer to Prophet.
That's the way Pikin lost. You say me they not man and say na winch. You now you say me they come they fight for you, say they use you.
Late now. So and it was not with Matthew's case.
Your brother cried that you did cry. But Pikin, person Pikin lost. You joined, go scatter the case.
Somebody died.
This girl.
That was the case he was calling Prophet Jeremiah out for. So when they told me to get closer to him and find out what he knows.
I don't see where God for the punish some people.
Pleaded with me.
My people, una see where God for the punish some people. I don't even know say that this year na Doris brother died. So say that this year na brother died. This yellow brother where they so now this year na buy. And baby testimony where he spoil the case now 3 years ago. When he enter the case where they take pay 40-something million when he said they pay away Chris chop. Is now he enter that case, scatter everything where they don't see the head of that case. But God can't do him this year. Your brother come back. Now you call the cry now say now your brother wait by now you they cry for not be love. But na person you first spoil for front. Doris, the truth of the matter, just say the truth. Everything you know, you are still covering for that pikin. You are talking. No, you must say the truth or else. That pikin here is strong.
I can remember the way they were
Baby
doing my please. I gave them condition. And before I was going to get involved in this, because this might get messy. That 3-week call that I had with Jeremiah, that was when they were pleading that I should go after prophets. So I insisted that I gave them a condition that they have to involve the police, involve just the police and my lawyer.
Not be they get police.
So he can guide me.
Not be that they use police. So
the part I was about to do if I was going against the law.
Not go against the law.
He did eventually. They paid my lawyer. They involved my lawyer and paid his fee, legal fee. Involved their own lawyer, paid his own legal fee and all that. So I had the guidance of the lawyer and also involved Interpol. I went to the Interpol. I wrote statements. I also went to EFCC in Benin. I wrote statements. So the lawyers were guiding me, on what to do most times. Now, at the place I want to bring in this topic because I have a witness, which is my national president. Before this one, before getting me involved in this with Matthew, prophets, calling them out and all that, before I got involved in that, one of the Decembers, during the time before I even got married, I think this was around 20, I can't remember, but right before I got married, so Chris invited me to his village. Then I went with my national president. I was the one who took my national president and Mommy Chimu there. So, in case he's claiming that I'm lying, these are my witnesses. As a matter of fact, let me give you my national president's number. He's fully aware of the relationship between me and Chris. At least he didn't know that we were dating, but he knew that I've taken him to the village. So if I can go to Chris' village, that means I am very close to him. So I'm like, can you take this number?
Okay, my phone.
Call him and I'm sure he would ask him direct question.
Yeah, let us verify this one. Live on camera. Okay. So the person I'm calling is
Mr. Emeka Lulas, the former national president, just left a few weeks ago as the national president of Actors Guild of Nigeria.
Okay, so just visit.
Did he ring at all?
So again now. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Kel Armstrong Amobi. I'm calling you from the Car Truth Podcast.
Okay, Car Truth Podcast.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. I'm sorry to disturb your afternoon. We have Doris Ogala in our studio, and there's something she said about Chris. You've been aware of her relationship with Chris Okafor, and we said we should call you to confirm if this is correct.
No, I said I took him to the village.
What exactly did she say?
She said she took you to Chris' village. In fact, you're on speaker currently, sir. So she's here. And she said she took you to Chris' village.
He's not aware that I'm dating Chris, but he has followed me to Chris' village.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want to confirm if it is true that you have followed her to Chris' village. This will give credibility to her story.
Of course, yes. Myself and Madam Chinwa we were at Chris village in Umunze.
Okay.
What else did she say?
Okay, no, she didn't say any other thing. I just want to ask one more question, please.
question. I didn't respond. So what other question? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this one is a personal question. It's not like she said something. I want to ask if was it ever in your knowledge that she's dating Chris Okafor?
Why should that be in my knowledge? What should be in my knowledge? You have inquired, I have answered. And taking me there, we didn't go there for crusade. We didn't go there for crusade. We didn't go there for anything. So what else could be happening between him and the lady? Are you there?
Yes.
Throwing that question to me. After that question, I've already told you our version. Do you understand?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Answer that we were in that village, and what I am saying that I need also to be put out there is that I don't want to be pushed further.
It's all right.
Standing right now as Doris witnesses in a lot of things. You see, everybody doesn't behave the same. Okay? I want to say something. She might have chosen her personal way of venting her spleen or trying to heal from something she knows, only her knows. Let no other person come out and begin to take her to be the worst person on earth. I have been opportune to be president of the Actors Guild for 8 good years, and I have very private information to a lot of people who parade themselves as whited sepulchre, who can pretend in the public while behind they do worse things than what they are accusing her of. She and whoever she's mentioning have their issue, and they have, every human being has the right of doing what he or she feels to do to calm herself or himself down. Just like as you have asked me this question, and I've answered you directly, that I've been in that village. I've already mentioned a top person who was in that village before. I think that satisfies your curiosity.
Yes, thank you so much for your time, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you.
So I believe this answers it that I wasn't lying.
Yes.
He even mentioned the name of the village, Umunse.
And also a name of another witness.
Mommy Chimu.
Oh.
I took both of them there. Yes. My papa, my boyfriend.
So just to confirm something,
Yeah.
you've been saying that you took them to Chris' village. Do you mean you took them to Chris's house in the village?
Yes.
Great.
His house in the village.
Okay.
Where his mother, his father, because usually Chris doesn't travel during Christmas. He must do that his crossover, and so he travels January. So it's around January that he goes to their village. So most times he wants to see me because I'm also in the East. So one of those days that like, okay, president, but my president was around, I said, let's go and see doctor. I didn't even know that he knew him before. My national president knew him before. In fact, that's why I said I want to speak to him before I say this. It was my national president and Chinyere Winifred that did damage control of that one-hand woman. Yes.
They staged the woman they used to stage.
Yes, they were the ones that did the damage control. In fact, they were the ones Chris was begging to help call some people to stop driving. I didn't know that he knew Chris before I took. It was when I took them there, thinking I was bringing stars to my boyfriend.
You didn't know that they already had a relationship.
Yes, they didn't even mention. It was later I got to find that I hear this part. Because it was Chris that told me. Chris was badmouthing my national president, insulting him, saying my national president is a beggar and all that. I was close to Chris to a point where
Celestials are a threat to our very survival. You are humanity's last hope. We are the defenders of Leiden's future, and we will fight to protect it.
Chris will be talking to his church member and he will have another phone, his earpiece. I will be hearing their conversations.
Sorry, just to take you back a little so that we'll be sure we understand everything. What was the part? What exactly did the national president and Chinyere Winifred do? What kind of damage control?
You know, this kind of, because Chris told me. It was Chris that told me. In fact, one of the recordings, I'm going to look for it, where he was saying it, is that it was that Emeka and put my president on the phone. Let him hear this part so that he will answer me.
Are you sure it's proper to call him again?
Okay, leave him.
Yeah.
So he said that it was Chinyere, and one of the times where we were having issues, him and Chinyere Winifred. He said it was Chinyere and Emeka who they wanted to use that matter to be extorting money from him. The one had old matter. I said it was Pastor Ezezebo who deceived him and sent that lady to him, knowing fully well that the lady has been used by other people.
So there is change arrangement.
I have it somewhere.
This person will use and then
I don't know who is Ezezebo, but he mentioned. In fact, as a matter of fact, he sent me the Pastor Ezezebo's Facebook page. And I could give it to bloggers to drag him.
Oh, to pay him back.
Yes.
For putting him on the hot seat.
Yes. So
Pastor Ezezebo, come on, your name don't dey here.
I will try find people that were able to, remove the scandals. People that posted it, they will go and meet them to bring it down and all that. And let me tell you. Let me go back to Chris. You see here.
Now, just before you jump, you were talking about. You said Chris used to put earphone on one ear while talking with the prophet. That is where you were before I drew you back.
Well,
so
he used to do that. He used to put AirPod and be talking to his church members. One time he saw Chinyere Winifred and his husband. There was a gossip. Chinyere gossiped me. I gossiped Chinyere. So both of us were gossiping. Chinyere said things told him to be careful of me, stay away from Doris, or for people in Nollywood, it's Doris that you'll be dating. Emeka told me this, Emeka told me that. That's what Chinyere was telling him. Then him too came and told me what Chinyere was telling him. Me too, I badmouthed Chinyere and told him what Chinyere was also telling the national president that he did. Chinyere said he's dating one woman called Wayo Onitsha.
Okay.
In the church. That Chinyere said
okay.
He removed his sister from one of the shop. That Chinyere said he gave Wayo Onitsha 10 million naira.
Okay.
That Chinyere said one woman was going to report to one of their general overseer. Papa, wait, is there a devil waiting that he called? I've forgotten the name. That the woman is married. That he's the one that fathered one of his child. That Chinyere said this. These are the things that Chinyere, according to, they told me that Chinyere said I have to gossip it back to him. Then, in getting angry, Chinyere also said that he's dating one Amaka in the church. That's what Chinyere said. They told me, allegedly, that's what they told me as gossip, but was not there when he was dating. And I told him the gossip. Then he now got angry, and then someone Chinyere and the husband. And I said, I will show you that voice. And I told Chinyere then, I was there because I was in that meeting. Chinyere's husband is a pastor in that church.
Oh.
And Chinyere is a member of the church. She's my colleague, an actress. Then I saw more Chinyere and the husband. And I said, Chinyere, the day I sent that voice note to Chinyere screamed. The day I sent her the voice note that I was there, while the man summoned that Chinyere flat, her body shook. He summoned the both of them. I was telling Chinyere, say, the Holy Spirit told me. Holy Spirit revealed that you gossip me.
And you are the Holy Spirit.
I am the Holy Spirit. And I was in the ear. I will show you that voice too. You hear when she got angry and left, you say, Chibi, you heard it. Chibi, you heard what she's saying. That woman was talking to me. The Holy Spirit told me that you are a maker, have been gossiping me. I am telling you, listen, I am telling you, have I not been good to you in this church? Why would you do that? Why would you do this one? This man is. Chinyere knew that the Holy Spirit did not tell him anything. Because Chinyere knew who she told the gossip. And she knew where the gossip is coming from.
Wait, Doris.
Papa, wait, let me say no, my daughter, don't talk again. I'm going.
Wait, oh, Doris. Oh. So with it, all this gossip, now you be want to go be Bamaji. You go for even scatter the fake church before the fake church scatter itself. Mama Gio, where they gossip. I gossip you, you gossip me.
Just go, excuse me, I'll meet you later. You see the drama in that voice note. He knew that Chineke wanted to come and start exposing in front of her husband. He quickly cut Chineke up and said, cool, I'll meet you later. Then I said, do you hear it? Do you hear it? Then everything, I have that recording, so I'm going to send it to you. Now, I'll look for it, but I will look for where I pack all this happened a long time, so I have to get that particular one because I've played it on my page before.
So is this such person who really want to protect? Go to it with everybody?
I've never told them anything about it.
No, but I'm telling you where the story is written.
It's better. Let's even hear what Emeka said told her. Because from most conversations, you will see everything Emeka told her.
Yes, because at the end of the day, you know, if you don't do that, they will continue, so you are not even safe.
Me too.
You are not safe.
But I don't tell Emeka anything about you. Never.
No, it's not about telling you. You know, one day he saw you around the village, or 12 you came or something. So in his mind, you get, probably because he thinks, because he told me, I think he said he was saying how he used to give women to Suleiman, how he used to give women to Jeremiah.
Yeah.
That's the name of God.
Yeah.
Now, this is how close I was with Chris before they now got me involved on this professed matter. And I insisted I was going to get police involved, which they did and obliged. Then I started following up Profess. Mind you, following up Profess has nothing to do with the testimony case. No. Following up Profess, like I said before, Profess was blackmailing them.
No, was calling them out.
Especially Prophet Jeremiah.
Yeah, which
on a girl named Comfort.
Calling them out. The way you are calling them out now, are you blackmailing them now?
Profess, that the girl was pregnant for Prophet Jeremiah.
Yeah, Comfort. I
eventually found out that thing, those stories may not be true.
You see, huh?
Because when I got into Profess trusted me. In fact, I'm going to get.
This Doris,
they now got angry, and then someone treated and the husband. And I said, I will show you that voice. And I told.
He said, I finally find out that the story may not be true. Comfort way by self come out. The family way born by the family come out. Now you call it say maybe the story might not be true. How do you know the story might not be true? Were you there? Were you there? You were doing damage control for them. That is why they pay you. And you know once you go finish, maybe talk on.
I was there because I was in that meeting. Chinyere's husband is a pastor in that church.
Oh.
And Chinyere is a member of the church. She's my colleague, an actress. Then I saw more Chinyere and the husband. And I said, Chinyere, the day I sent that voice note to Chinyere screamed. The day I sent her the voice note that I was there, why the man summoned that Chinyere, that body shook. He summoned the both of them and was telling Chinyere, say, the Holy Spirit told me. Holy Spirit revealed that you gossip me.
Okay.
And you are the Holy Spirit.
And Doris, the Holy Spirit.
And I was in the ear. I will show you that voice note. You hear when she got angry and left, you say, Shibi, you heard it. Shibi, you heard what she's saying. That woman was talking to me. The Holy Spirit told me that you are a maker. Have been gossiping me. I am telling you. Listen, I am telling you, have I not been good to you in this church? Why would you do that? Why would you do this one? This man is. Chinyere knew that Holy Spirit.
You never talked through my sister.
Because Chinyere knew.
You never talked through at all.
Gossip. And she knew where the gossip is coming from. Chinyere Paro. Papa, wait, let me say, no, my daughter, don't talk again. Just go, excuse me, I'll meet you later. You will see the drama in that voice note. He knew that Chinyere wanted to come and start exposing in front of her husband. He quickly cut Chinyere up and said, cool, I'll meet you later. Then I told him, do you hear it? Do you hear it? Then everything, I have that recording, so I'm going to send it to you. Now, I'll look for it, but I will look for where I pack all This happened a long time, so I have to get that particular one because I've played it on my page before.
So is this such person who really want to protect? Who treats with everybody?
I've never told them anything about it.
No, but I'm telling you where the story is written.
It's better. Let's even hear what Emeka said to her. Because from this conversation, she will see everything Emeka told her.
Yes, because at the end of the day, you know, if you don't do that, they will continue, so you are not even safe.
Me too.
You are not safe.
But I don't tell Emeka anything about you. Never.
No, it's not very telling. You know, one day he saw you around the village, or two of you came or something. So in his mind, you get, probably because he thinks, because he told me, I think he said he was saying how he used to give women to Suleiman, how he used to give women to Jeremiah. And that's the name of God.
Now, this is how
Suleiman not dey finish for all this kind of thing. Suleiman.
Before they now got me involved on this prophet matter, and I insisted I was going to get police involved, which they did and obliged. Then I started following up prophets. Mind you, following up prophets has nothing to do with the testimony case. No. Following up prophets, like I said before, prophets was blackmailing them.
Calling them out, not
especially
which
Prophet
matter?
Jeremiah. On a girl named Comfort, who was pregnant. For who? According to prophets, that the girl was pregnant for Prophet Jeremiah. But I eventually found out that thing, those stories may not be true.
And
because when I got into prophets trusted me. If I want to get into prophets, it's going to be a long story because I posted all those things after I exposed him. He trusted me to a point that he said, "We are now
you expose him, and he expose you."
That he will get information from pastors. Because I'm in Nigeria, I will go and look for the pastor number, then I will show the pastor his disgrace, and the pastor will not pay us money.
Doris.
One time he sent me to
one pastor. He carry the money, come and say, "See money will not pay."
On this podcast, and I went there. Said I should go and tell the pastor that you want to bring in his victim on live, and. When he wants to bring in, when I went to the pastor, I was the one who told the pastor, "Sir, beg, my name is Doris."
It's good now. That's why I be now.
Please
Konima follow and
I should come and blackmail you and collect 30 million.
She knows say one day hand.
This is what I'm doing for your friend Jeremiah then and Chris. I had to open up to the man. He was not the man who now told his boy. I don't want to add too many names. When I told his boy my real name, and it was his boy who now went to go and expose who I was to prophets. Now, what I did in prophets' life,
and another name take go
on prophets.
Choma Johnson, I take go that time. Choma Johnson.
Now, I was working with Jeremiah then and Interpol to get more information from prophets. So when I talk with prophets, he tells me things I read to Interpol and Jeremiah and Chris. So most of the discussions, I have it on record and I'll send back. It was in between that matter that with Matthew's case came. I'd already started talking to prophets like 3 weeks before the Matthew's case came. So it's not as if I was sent to come and spoil. That's why when I see people talking, say, she was an agent to come and spoil it.
Doris, you were agent.
That was not what I was sent to.
As the Matthew case come, now you can't tell agent for Matthew case.
To get information to arrest prophets. Now, when Matthew's case came, prophets, because he has trusted in 3 weeks now of boyfriend, because we're acting like boyfriend and girlfriend on the phone. So he sent me to help him and go and release Ruth because she was arrested in Abuja. When I got to the place and I saw Ruth, because only me could find where they kept Ruth. Other people didn't know. They hid her. They went the police station. If I didn't come, they would have jailed Ruth. The police station where they kept her
the poor woman said she look for her pikin.
If you like go anywhere in Abuja, you will not find her. When I saw the woman, she's a crippled woman, my heart melted. I told these people, I went back to them, went on our 3-week call. I said, listen, I'm not going to be part of this. If you want me to continue investigating prophets, you must not hurt this woman. That was why, when they now whisked her out to Benin, I was one who even released the information to prophets. Then I was one who got her lawyer. Because when they took her to Benin,
you were get
one lady too went there and was shouting and all that. At the end of the day, they wanted to whisk Ruth out by 6 a.m. in the morning. I was one Ruth called. So I had to call Bisola. Bisola is the only truthful person in that case. Not Bisola, thank God, I was calling Bisola. Maureen. Bisola, I don't trust God. I can tell you Bisola compromised. But you see Maureen Badejo, that woman, she doesn't like me. She calls me out. But I will tell you because I was in the middle of everybody.
Maureen Badejo, we had
I was the confusion that Jeremiah said he sent to their midst. Because one time Jeremiah came out and said, I have sent confusion in their midst. I was the confusion. So I was listening to everybody.
So you've been the Holy Spirit and now you're also confusion.
Yes, I was listening to everybody talk. Do you understand? So I can tell you everybody's role, categorically, including Ijele that is here. I contacted Ijele myself. I said, come and join them. Don't fight against these other people. Fight against prophets. Prophets is a blackmail. I called Ijele even before with Matthew's case. I can remember. If Ijele can remember. I called him during the comfort. The first call I made to Ijele was during comfort. When prophets were talking about comfort, I said, come and join these people and fight these prophets. This guy is blackmailing these people. But when the Matthew's case came, Ijele was one of the people that came to expose that I'm Doris Ogala. And if prophets will come and say, oh, I knew she was Doris Ogala, is a lie. Because if he knew, when Ijele will call him on the phone, prophets will do the same thing that Chris was doing. I'll be on another phone. Ijele will be calling. I'll be listening to Ijele. Ijele will say, Chama Johnson is Doris Ogala. Leave her. After coming and prophets will be laughing at
Let me drink water first. This story is like it's not going to end. So he will say, Chama Johnson is Doris Ogala. Prophets will say, see, that's the one who just want to use me and shine. I want to come. Actually, because prophets was not actually looking for the baby. Prophets calls it straight. Now, when the matter, let me not go deeper. Let me follow it sequence. When I started following, when they arrested Ruth, I got Ruth Matthew a lawyer. When they got to court, she got bail. Honestly speaking, it was fights. Because Prophet Jeremiah was not happy that I helped to release Ruth. Chris was not happy. Mind you, I have my own contacts. Aside that, I'm doing this for Lord. Because Chris said I should do. And one thing I want to correct is that people say they contracted me. No. It was Chris who said I should help his friend. And you were doing it because Chris is your boyfriend.
There was no money agreements when I started doing this thing. I was doing it because Chris said, if you love me, do it. It was when I was done that most of the things I got, the information I got that proved that Prophet was a blackmailer. And also Ruth contradicting herself severally. That was what they now used in court to exonerate themselves from the court.
Okay. So,
and I will tell you for free, in as much as people.
So you want to talk now, so you do good for them, Abi?
I will tell you for free, in my own, if there's anybody to hold in this Matthew's case, it is with Matthew.
So they'll see all this for your brother. Wait,
I never got involved in that case. If I told you that me and them had issues, we had issues. And then I wasn't looking for any child. And I told them from the beginning, my mission here is prophets. When prophets.
Oh.
When during that case, prophet sent me to go and collect money from Jeremiah them so that he can spoil the case, which he did. Because at some point, they paid prophet 13 million. The first one was when I wanted to lure him.
He bring it out. Prophet brought it out. Says the money will not be one given.
They paid him 13 million.
Yes, the first one was 3,000. The first money they paid prophet was $3,000.
The one where you say me take buy tickets come Nigeria.
It's the same.
No, not be arrested
now. The same. I think that's the same 2022. No, 2022. But before Ruth Matthews case, 3 weeks before Ruth Matthews case, when I was doing all the love with prophets on phone, I have the payments.
Offering money.
Let me share it with you.
Offering
You
money.
can share it later.
Yeah. When they told me to lure prophets to Nigeria, they wanted to arrest him.
Now, see money when I got a big pastor.
Matthew's case.
Now, another year, they do for back.
$3,000. Right? Then, during the Matthew's case, prophets now sent me.
So why prophets?
So I'm now, it was street that were running streets.
You bring money
But you go and meet
out.
Prophet Jeremiah them to give
Why now?
him money.
Prophets bring the money out since 3.
To change the case narrative.
Who read that comment? Prophets don't bring this money out since 3 years ago, in 2021 or 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Now, because of all this case, now I make the guy come they repost all those things again. You don't bring this money come out. The time when they fight for baby testimony. You don't bring and come and bring and say now the money where them Doris be bring come for her. Make them be tell Leo and come Nigeria. You can play along. May you just get something for hand. Say see the money where they really sent come for her. The guy, I don't know, but maybe now, now 3 years ago, so, but they really send money, go give her, and he play along, he play them. He still play them streets, okay, since you want me to come to Nigeria, bring the money. Doris can send her 3,000, say, okay, don't worry, it's my money. Let me just send you $3,000 to buy tickets, buy first class. It's my money, I'm a rich woman, all those kinds of things. So that, so you send the money for me. You can't send the money, profess not going to go Nigeria. My brother, my sister, if you follow this story, you will know, say, the truth of the matter here, where she they pain Doris now, because say, she don't do bad thing with Christ and all these pastors. So, and this pastor not green marry. You be just a person you follow, do bad, say, go marry you. If you be woman, you they follow man, they do bad. No expect, say, that man go marry you, and no expect, say, that woman, even if you not married, say, the marriage go long. Because people, when you do bad to, name messes go must catch up on you, and not get as they be pass. You go must catch up on her. Even the one where you marry, so you see, okay.
And I told them that was only now because EFCC involved. What I'm going to share with you, you will see it, how the monies were paid. It was paid batch by batch because when Professor was mounting pressure, the EFCC woman.
Now, mad pressure. I mean, they say they call Nigeria.
Yes, said I should delay him. And this was my lawyer and their lawyer who went to EFCC. So they say I should hold on so that they can put a lien in a Nigerian account Prophet provided. So Prophet was mounting pressure. They said, okay, send 1 million first. Why they are so although the money was sent back by because they were trying to get court order to put a lien in that account. Eventually they did. Then I sent the money to Prophet. Mind you, the account is not Prophet's account. It's a Nigerian man who is doing below the change, which I'm going to show you because Prophet also munch the guy, him and the guy's chat, which he stored the guy's name as Timothy Bureau de Change. So the Bureau de Change guy is a Nigerian based in Enugu that has a police station. That's EFCC's investigation. So that was when they now put a lien in that account. So when the money came in, the man didn't know that there's a lien in his account now to hold the money back. He now paid his professor in South African money. So professor received that money. Now, I will tell you what I know of the testimony case, and this is my truth.
No,
Prophet Jeremiah.
Last.
Knows where the child
No,
is.
last.
You know why?
What those bad men?
That man spent money looking for solution for that case. Even his family members ate a lot from him. That man could spend up to 500 million or 600 million because they took a lot of money in search of that child. I can tell you for free, he even paid private DSS to look for that child. I am between there. I was paying double agent, so I know their own. I know these people own. This thing I'm saying is verifiable. The man was confused. Was also looking for the child. I'm not saying he's a perfect man. I'm not here to do damage control. I'm telling my truth.
They do miracle for Israel.
The person they should hold responsible for this missing child is the mother.
Why?
Ask me why.
Why, Doris?
When they finished this case in court, and she was found guilty,
Why?
I was given bail of around 20,000, 30,000 naira, fine of 20,000, 30,000. The woman is out. Sorry, God forgive me, the disabled lady. When this woman came out, all these things I have them in voice notes, which I will send them and send you. This woman started calling everybody who knows Prophet Jeremiah to come and beg for Jeremiah. Say prophet is a fool. Prophet use that.
Because the woman don't confuse now. Poor woman where rich man they fight. What should be expect?
She collected 1 million naira from Jeremiah's brother.
Why they pay him 1 million?
This same woman that they are calling now started blessing me early.
My people, me want ask question. Person put life for your head, say now your church, now you picking for loss. Then una come drag am. Later una come enter court. They come say na the person na him win according to Nigeria court. Wey be say now the highest bidder na they win for court. Then the woman come go they beg the person wey pikin wey he accuse say na because say na rich man na the woman they fear make they not go make something not go up to her. And so he said they pay her 1 million. Why they go pay? Why they go even pay the woman 1 million? Person when they don't laugh on her head. Person when don't make una go through thick and thin. They everywhere don't cast because of this woman. So after they constantly say make she find her money for court, then the family constantly go they pay the same woman 1 million. You say because of that one say na she not they look for pikin. Person where they suffer cripple where get 4 children, one love for inside. Person give her 1 million, no go take. And not go take. Why they go give her at all? That's why put life on her head. Now she go they give her money. So that one, not show say something is wrong. What if I make the even go they promise the woman say they will give her house, they will give her car. Make she just forget about the matter. Make she rest about the matter. The woman can say no, she not go. You not gonna talk all those ones again. Doris, they fear God though. They fear God.
I bought my first car at the age of 18 years. I bought Murano.
They have used money to cover up. Yeah!
So it's not like the man bought it for me. No.
That's just the truth, my Linda. That's just the truth.
A young girl at that age, before 2017, I bought that car 2000 and how many years?
Just Doris jump. Say because they give the woman 1 million, she not they look for her pikin. Why you they cry for your brother with that?
I went to police for CID for a case. In that first CID, I saw Chris. Chris was coming.
What
I went there with my colleague.
That you want to take somewhere before you still go and take another case.
So as people were saying, who is this man? He's very handsome. As he was coming, he was walking on the road. I was also walking.
Well, your destiny is loud.
Coming opposite each other. Then he would have met. I would call it hypnotism at first sight, not love at first sight. Because what happened to me that day, to my colleague lovers at first sight, no, but it means we met. His bastard now rushed to stop to move me away from me. Now grabbed me by my hand and entered his car, and then gave me his number and said, "I'll call you." I left. Few hours later, in fact, it was even my colleague that said, I knew this man was the big one of God. I was like, oh, really? But when she was calling that time, I was already gone in love with God. Or hypnotized by him. Because it's not love. Now it's beginning to make sense to me. Now the whole thing is clearly. 2 hours later, a few hours later, I got a text. Hi. I said, who is this? I said, Chris. Well, my colleague didn't really remember his name. But yes, that's his name, Chris. Then he now called and asked me, when am I coming to Lagos? I told him. And he said, okay. When I get to Lagos, I should call him. I called back to Lagos. This was around December. This thing was around December. But towards the end of December. In fact, when I got back to Lagos, the day he invited me was on 31st of December. 2017. because they were doing crossover night. He invited me to an address in Ojudubega. I went to the place and it became a church. Honestly, when I was going, I didn't think that he was going to invite me in his church. I was thinking it was going to probably a house or somewhere private, because I was already all over the love. Oh, I don't know. Like for me, I wanted him, and he also wanted me.
Why you tell me say you
If
want
Choma
him?
Okoye would be true because we're quarreling now, Choma will tell you that I was hypnotized. Like I was, at some point, my colleague was looking at me like this. When I got to his church, he was his pastor, Pastor Sylvester.
Why this
So
thing?
just
Why this thing
placed
can't
on
go
the
start from
crossover.
beginning again?
And
What's
he took me
happen?
up to his office. Who is Chris? Because he's taking microphone, staying on top of pulpit, pray 2 million as his girlfriend.
What's happen?
That they gave me. Jeremiah was now happy. For Jeremiah went to fulfill. And now promised me to buy. And I was in the ear. I will show you that voice note. You hear when she got angry and left, you say, Shibi, you heard it. Shibi, you heard what the people tag many pastors speak. I will tell you for free. In my own, if there's anybody to hold in this Matthew's case, it is with Matthew.
Now you for stop.
Ask me why. I never got involved in that case. If I told you that me and them had issues, we had issues. And then I wasn't looking for any child. And I told them from the get, my mission here is prophets. When prophets sent me to go and collect money, during that case, prophets sent me to go and collect money from Jeremiah then, so that he can spoil the case, which he did. Because at some point, they paid prophet 13 million. The first one was when I wanted to lure him to Nigeria, before Ruth Matthew's case.
They paid him 13 million.
Yes, the first one was 3,000. The first money they paid prophet was $3,000. It's the same year now, the same, I think that's the same 2022. No, 2022. But before Ruth Matthew's case, 3 weeks before Ruth Matthew's case, when I was doing all the love with prophets on phone, I have the payment slip. Let me show you. Let me share it with you.
You can share it later.
Later, yeah. When they told me to lure prophets to Nigeria, they wanted to arrest him. Before Ruth Matthew's case, the first money that was sent to prophets was ticket money, $3,000.
Prophet show everything.
Then during Ruth Matthew's case, prophets now sent me, thinking that me and him were like this. So I'm now, he calls it street, that we're running streets. That should go and meet Prophet Jeremiah then to give him money so that he can, change the case narrative.
And he not change.
And I told them that was only now because EFCC involved.
My people, even when she still send the money, go give prophets. Prophets bring the money come out. As very dark man, they bring money come out if they give her money. Now so prophets still they do. He bring the money. He say see the money where they give him, where they be want to lure and come Nigeria. He say see am, see una pastor, see the una offering money. See am, he don't reach in hand. Prophets not still change. You see they drag all of them. Say now offering money. Now I see am, now they bring console. They collect am from them just to, because if they talk and people not go believe. So now I say now I collect this money from them. But one day prophets not change any matter. I not stop. Even to the extent they even see prophecy, they say they want to go to South Africa, they want to go catch prophets direct for them. Wait. Now we not follow the story that time and I miss.
What I'm going to share with you, you will see how the monies were paid. It was paid batch by batch because when prophet was mounting pressure, the woman, they called that the Oga of yes said I should delay him. And this was my lawyer and their lawyer who went to EFCC. So they say I should hold on so that they can put a lien in a Nigerian account prophet provided. So prophet was mounting pressure. They said, okay, send 1 million first. Why they are so although the money was sent by batch because they were trying to get court order to put a lien in that account. Eventually they did. Then I sent the money to prophets. Mind you, the account is not prophet's account. It's a Nigerian man who is doing Bureau de Change, which I'm going to show you because Prophet also munch the guy, him and the guy's chat, which he stored the guy's name as Timothy Bureau de Change. So the Bureau de Change guy is a Nigerian based in Enugu that has a police station. That's EFCC's investigation. So that was when they now put a lien in that account. So when the money came in, the man didn't know that there's a lien in his account to hold the money back. He now paid his professor in South African money. So professor received that money. Now, I will tell you what I know of the testimony case, and this is my truth. Prophet Jeremiah, I don't think that man knows where the child is. You know why? That man did not spend money looking for solution for that case. Even his family members ate a lot from him. That man could spend up to 500 million or 600 million because he took a lot of money in search of that child. I could tell you for free, he even paid private DSS people to look for that child. I am between there. I was paying double agent, so I know their own. I know the people own. This thing I'm saying is verifiable. The man was confused, was also looking for the child. I'm not saying he's a perfect man. I'm not here to do damage control. I'm telling my truth, what happened behind. The person they should hold responsible for this missing child is the mother. Ask me why. When they finished this case in court and she was found guilty, I was given bail of around 20,000, 30,000 naira. Fine of 20,000, 30,000. The woman is out. God forgive me, the disabled lady. When this woman came out, all these things I have them in voice notes, which I will sort them and send you. This woman started calling everybody who know Prophet Jeremiah to come and beg for Jeremiah. Say Prophet is a fool. Prophet use that to make money. All those blah 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 blah. She collected 1 million naira from Jeremiah's brother after the case. This same woman that they are calling now, they want to resurrect the case. This same woman badmouthed Jeremiah. As a matter of fact, there is one lady called Chantel. This lady say Chantel, she will turn Chantel to Don Baby.
He tells Chantel because they call him quarrel.
Which is true. Chantel took money that was donated for her. So it was all about money. Chantel, Kisilio, all those people embezzled money. I used to talk with them now. So I have all those conversations. The only people that I did not call, is it that Damasis? That did not collect 1 naira. You see, Maureen Badejo. Maureen Badejo and my what's her name? She don't like me. Did not collect 1 naira. You see, Jelle speak. This one don't know what will happen. This one just say, let us go and fight the baby. Would you protest? Like money was just flowing. Did not know what was happening. Dr. Chidi, 1 naira did not collect. These are people that did not collect. But you see the rest of them.
Me did not collect.
The other one.
Doris, I not collect.
These people sent paid money. Prophets. If you watch Prophets after that case, Prophets started doing like a promo for Prophet Jeremiah. Prophets now became on their payroll.
Doris can lie for Africa. Prophets got their payroll. Prophets got their payroll. Doris, you still a lie.
Stop talking about the matter.
When
Prophets coming out now to come and
when Prophets stop talking about the matter, when
Doris came as Shema, I was playing my voice. No, you don't have to, because I came. I said I was used as a double agent, and I worked according to the law because I took guidance from my lawyer, their lawyer, which I have conversation on, including Chris' lawyer. They all were guiding me as a layman, and I also went to police and EFCC. So if I had
just follow everywhere.
People guiding me, and they say what I was doing was not wrong. I don't think I was doing wrong. So I didn't commit any crime. I don't know anything about the child. My interest was not about the child. I've never been interested in looking for the child. My interest was they were looking for prophets.
Nigeria is a lawless country.
I was somebody's calling out my boyfriend, blackmailing them. My boyfriend wanted to arrest. He sent me to go and help them get this guy or get information from business so they can arrest him. But the one that pinned me, Chris is a devil. Kai, God, if I was under hypnosis, God, please make your judgments before Chris. Chris told me that day, God, that was Chris said, show me your breast. Seduce me. This is my breast.
To show prophet.
Because he knows my breast is beautiful. Sorry, I will say this proudly. But I used to show him. Then he has to show
You
me.
used to show Chris the breast.
Yes.
On a video chat.
When I was even still in my husband's house. Yes. And I'm not when I went to I said I was going to show you, people say don't show them your breast. These are the things I've done. Chris shared my naked video.
Do you have anything to prove this thing you just said now?
Which one?
To prove that Chris asks you to send your breast and you send it to him. No, don't show me.
Don't ask me that question.
Don't show me. You can send to us later.
No, I can't send you, but I can show you.
It's not for me to see.
But I can show you. Maybe I did on my own research. I have proof.
It's not for me.
I
For
will
the
show you with
audience.
this phone. I can't show my breast.
No, not the breast. We're going to blur that part. I'm just the request for it. I'm not saying you should start publishing your breast, of course. But the request, the chat leading to it.
Prophet, that the free saying
That
is
is
the
what
breast. Other people
Not
say,
to
no,
release
not send
the
me your
breast.
breast. That the free say they send everything.
Let me know. Don't come and tempt me to not profess.
Nah, there's nothing I am doing for these people anymore. I'm not coming to come out and talk my truth like this. My brother, coming to come and speak my truth like
Yeah, so that we don't waste much time.
coming to come and speak my truth.
Just what we need is a chat of
Coming
it.
to
Right?
now, I won't give you my chat. With this, ever advise people to share it. If it were yesterday, yesterday, I'll send you. But I will show you that I have proof.
What we're doing here is to ensure that we give credibility to everything.
Except I will blur the breast and send it to you. Then you will see the chart with Chris' number.
That is what we're asking for now.
Okay,
we are not saying saint. We're going to blur the whole part.
I will give it to you. So,
yeah.
This man said I should also should profess my breast. Because they wanted something. That was when it began to. At a point, if I show you the chat, see where we were doing back and forth quarrel. Because I now said, if this man really loved me, he would never tell me to show another man my body. That was when it was beginning to dawn on me that this man didn't really like me. So, long story short, the matter finished. They used part of the recordings I got for them. They took it to court and they got Jeremiah was exonerated. Because truly, I'm in all fairness, I will still say this thing. When we were looking for that baby testimony, even during our 3-way call, there was no time Jeremiah was coming to say, oh, I keep the child somewhere. No, even when they said they have found somebody, they look alike, Jeremiah was very happy. I can tell you that for free I have the proof of everything I'm saying. So, coming to say, the first person you should hold responsible is the wife, the mother of that child. If you hold her, she will explain what happened to the child. If they are to start that case again, the first suspect should be the mother. When they bring the mother, she will tell you where they kept that child. Because throughout that,
Doris
contradicting herself. And you can't tell me that the mother lost her child. When the matter finished, after stressing you, taking you to court, then you come back and come and collect money from the same man or the same man.
Why would they give her money at all? That's the question.
You can't tell me that. And to the point, after the man gave her 1 million, she used to give the man about 100 missed call and say the man should give her 6 million to start cement business. Okay, now let's just forget about that woman and their story. Let's go to the main story. So, the main story is that, no, it's still connected to it because it was after that case that they gave me, Jeremiah was
now work you see they so, Doris, so you see they spoil this woman, so now work you see they do so.
To buy me a car. I should take any car of my choice. The first car I will send you the way the chart was. The first car I chose was Lexus. And he said it was expensive, which was 78 million. The second one I chose was Mercedes, 45 million. So I now told them to send me money for this one, that is 45 million. I will complete it and buy the car that I want. I have that in chat. I will send to you as well. So Jeremiah said, okay, it was a 3-week call. After this thing, after this time, I didn't have Prophet Jeremiah's number. I've never met Prophet Jeremiah one-on-one in my entire life. It was always 3-way call between Chris, me, and Prophet Jeremiah. So it was at this point that Chris told Jeremiah to send the money of that car to his account. We were on 3-way call. So when we cut off the call, and I asked him, why would you say that? That I have my own account. He said no. That he does not want Jeremiah to have my number. Because Jeremiah has come to his, I don't know whether it's true or not true, but this is what Chris told me. That Jeremiah has come to his church before and got someone pregnant. And when he got someone pregnant, they used 10 million to cover it. This was what Chris Okafor told me. So whether it is true or not, I don't know. Now, when he said that, that was why I said, okay, use your account. Mind you, I was his girlfriend. It's my boyfriend, so whatever he says is okay. Jeremiah sent the money. Chris told me that Jeremiah was sending the money. I will send you a chat. So it was at that point that Prophet Jeremiah started sending the money. He said, Chris now told me, which I'm going to send you the chat, that the man was sending the money, 3 million, 1 million, because that was what he was sending to me. Pieces by pieces, to the tune of 10 million. When I now asked for the money, let me go and pay for the car. He said the man is stingy. That in fact, it's ungrateful. I should not talk to him. He doesn't want to talk to him again. It's ungrateful. All these people that did not go to school, that school is not a scam. That, all these ungrateful people, I should just forget it. I left. 6 months later, I started looking for money. I'm money for something. And mind you, people were showing me, I did not collect money from Chris. When you were, there's only 300,000 that you collected. When I was going out with Chris, I was having money.
But were you able to confirm that Papa J did not send the whole money to Chris?
I'm coming now. I'm telling you the story. Mind you, people say I did not collect money from Chris when I was going out with him. When I was going out with Chris, I had money, I had resources. So there was no need for money. It was love for me. It was hypnosis for me because I don't think it was love. Now my eyes is clear. I don't think it was love. I think I was hypnotized. So, when...
Ich muss Rick heftig überzeugen. Also zeig mir jetzt die heftigsten Kassenhacks.
Wir haben ja hier eine Doppelschachtkasse. Hier haben wir den...
Throughout my dating Chris Okafor, the only money he had ever given me, which was 2023, 300,000, which was when I was asking money for... that I needed money after that case. Well, at that time, I wanted 1.8 million to travel. Chris now gave me only 300. That was when I said, by the way, your friend is owing me. Why don't I call your friend to pay? I said, no, forget that. I don't want to talk to him. That was when I reached out to Prophet Jeremiah's brother, who now told me, when I told him the whole thing I did, because I had to open up to him, then he now called Prophet Jeremiah. Jeremiah said, no, that girl helped my kids. I promised to buy her car. I have sent the whole money to Chris. I have my proof. Then I put me on 3-way call. And I spoke to, I was also send you my chat with Jeremiah 3 days ago. I will send you my chat with him where he also confirmed it. People say, I have given Chris the money. Why is Chris doing this thing? You tried. You protect, you revealed so many things that helped us in the case. Why is he not doing the
case of the testimony? Now be that
one. So in America, give this guy
say no for baby.
That he's building hotel. That he borrowed money from bank. That Jeremiah should help him and pay. Jeremiah said, I can only do 7 million for you, because then he said he would pay not 7 million. Then Chris pay 8 million. I don't know, but whatever they wanted to pay was to amount 15 million, because Prophet Jeremiah was begging me to collect 15 million and let go the rest. I said no. The money was 45 million. He gave me 10 million. Remaining 35 million, They say I should take 15 million and leave 20 million. I said, we had that agreement. They said, no. They said, okay, they paid 15 million to me through the brother who now transferred it to me. I asked them, when are they paying the remaining one? Say 1 month later. 1 month later, I called Chris. Chris blocked me. Where is my money?
When was this?
This was 2020. When I was drawing the money was 2023. 2023. That's when I was.
So this is how they used to be sharing our tight money. 10 million to this person, 30 million.
No, this was 2024. Not 2023.
Hi, God.
2024.
Please continue, my dear.
So 2024, that's when I started drawing the money. So when I started drawing the money, Chris now said he was going to. After that 1 month, I asked for the money. Chris had to involve one blogger like that. Chris now started posting my nude video and my miscarriage video. I was pregnant. I got pregnant for Chris during our relationship, and I miscarried the baby. So when I had miscarriage, they were doing evacuation. So in that hospital, they made a video and I sent it to Chris. So Chris had that evacuation process, and he now went to say that he wants to send it to a blogger to use it as blackmail, that I was doing abortion. Nobody would do abortion and video herself. I was 2 months pregnant then, and I miscarried. But as a matter of fact, I've always had miscarriage since 2013, even before I got married. When I was courting my ex, that was the reason why when I say I don't have feelings for my ex again. 2013, when we were courting, I got pregnant. He beat me in the village and kicked my stomach. I lost the baby. So those were the reason why I refused to marry him before I met Chris. So when I sent that, Chris said he was going to send my nude video, my miscarriage video, and turn it to abortion. That was what forced me to now release that evacuation process myself on my Instagram.
All these things started happening just because you asked for the 5 million.
Yeah, because I asked for my money. That was what led me to now release that miscarriage process myself. The day I released it, everybody was shouting, calling. I was crying. That the priest even came to my house in Lagos then to interview me. And I said, why did you do that? I told him everything that happened that period. That was 2024. And you know that, he left. After that, we now paid 5 million naira that period. Then the remaining 15 million. It was in the remaining 15 million because I called him out on my page. So he now paid the 5 million. It was the remaining 15 million. And now his lawyer now filed a petition at NCCCC, National Cyber Crime Center,
against
me for defamation and cyber stalking. Then it was at that time the police came to my house in Lagos. They didn't see me, and I went to answer the petition. When I got there, I was detained for 1 night. So I get my own contact. So I think I know please no, maybe his contact. So I get my own too. But I had to call the people I know who put in works for me, and I was granted bail. Then from that Abuja, this happened November. This happened November last year. That's when I was arrested. From that Abuja, I now traveled to East, December. While I was there in December in the East, I was with my brother. I left my brother healthy in Lagos. And November, my mother was full of him. He was a healthy boy that's a musician. When I got to my brother said his leg is paining him. I thought it was just normal pain. I said, okay, let my driver drive you from Lagos. Since I wanted to use the car, we should come for Christmas. My brother coming back, his 2 legs were paralyzed. My brother, I watched my brother. I watched that boy. That boy looked at me like this. Oh God, Chris. Let me see who will tell me not to say the truth. I saw my brother's eye blurry. My brother said, I can't see. must just leave me. You must just leave me.
Sorry. Are you saying Chris had anything to do with?
You cannot prove spirituality. You cannot prove it. Everything I said there is what I can prove. I don't have proof. My brother died mysteriously. In between these heights, I lost the most important thing in my life. What am I living for? I'm not living for anything anymore. Everything I have. Everything I have.
Sorry.
Everything I have.
Open that drawer, bring.
That boy left me. That boy.
Sorry.
Me bad though.
Please just put yourself
For just
together.
beating me. For how much? Let's even assume
Just put yourself
that they did
together.
not give me. Let's assume that I did not do anything. Although can't Chris just dash me 15 million as his girlfriend. The one that is paying me most. This is this year. I lost my brother this year. I lost my brother this year, January. 4 months. For 2 days, 4 days to my brother's burial. Chris sent police to come and arrest me. Police took me away. Took me to Owerri. Collected my phone. I could not call anybody. I was detained for 2 days. They beat me up.
On what allegations?
Defamation, cyberstalk for my money I was owing. I will send you the agreement that he paid me money. When he paid the money, eventually the agreement was signed. I was detained for 2 days. My brother's burial was in 4 days. Eventually, I had panic attack inside cell. By midnight, I could not breathe. I was telling me when they go and find out. I could not breathe. I was shaking in the cell by 2 a.m. The DC of that station came out, told them to take this lady away or they release her. That was when after 2 days they took me to Abuja. I was released on bail to go and bury my brother. And they gave me court paper. When we got, after burying my brother, I went to court. The police prosecutor was insisting that they remind me in prison. Because I had a wonderful lawyer, Hagla Okori. It was the lawyer that told them to provide evidence that I jumped bail because they told the prosecutor that I was flight risk. They provided evidence that she jumped bail. They couldn't provide it. The judge gave me bail. And I was released on bail. It was at that point that I have decided, since that time, that I have decided this exposition.
Mama, ich sende dir das Geld für ein neues T-Service. Mit Remitly können Sie da sein, selbst wenn Sie weit weg sind.
Would have happened the moment I came out from prison, from court.
Please give me this.
From courts. Because there was that time that nobody was going to stop me. I entered my page. I started releasing evidences.
Then,
this was this year. When I came out from courts, That was around March, April. That was around March, yes. Started releasing evidence. They knew at this point they couldn't stop me. They now ran to my lawyer and started pleading that they are ready to withdraw and pay me my money. And that was exactly what happened. But they brought it nonsense condition that I have to put down every video that I've made. That I will not sue the police. I will not sue Chris Okafor for infringement of my rights. Police came into my house and sacked my house without warrant. They said I must sign that. And I signed it. That was why I did not sue him for fundamental human rights. For beating me up. They now paid me the remaining 15 million this year, March, April. But you see, God, and since that time, my life has not been the same. Since my brother died, I had to leave my house in Lagos, move to Abuja. I've been so depressed. In fact, this time, after confessing this whole thing, that is the first time I'm feeling light. I've been so paranoid. If you watch lately, I've been everywhere on social media. Things get me angry. I just hated myself. I fought myself. Everything. I blame myself for everything. Now, God gave me opportunity. He wants to marry. After uselessing me, who does he want to leave me for? When I say that, people think I'm saying it because I'm jealous. No. I'm saying it because I'm pained. I'm saying it because I did nothing to this man and he sent me to prison. People thought, oh, she's heartbroken. No, not heartbroken. Chris is a demon. He promised me that he was going to marry me. What did he do? He useless me. Used me anyhow. Because I was under hypnosis, only God knows. But I know that I suffered. And he wants to marry. I had to let the world know. And I know me coming out is God's doing. God wants me to expose these people. They are syndicates. These are people. I'm not fighting only Chris. They are syndicates. They are cartel. I know them. I know how they fight. They have paid people. Many bloggers you see attacking me now. They are not doing it of their own volition. They have been paid. I've been there before. I know how they operate. So I'm not perturbed. If anybody comes to shame me, talk down on me so that I will stop, I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm going to expose a lot of things I know. I just didn't want to get a lot of people involved, but a lot of things I know, I'm going to expose it. All the things they've done, or this is the first interview, I'm coming here. I'm going to come and let me go back. This happened in 2022. Let me go back and bring them since 2017 till now. Evidences of things. Because everything I want to say, the ones I've said so far, I have evidence. Everything I will say, I will have evidence. I'm not afraid of Chris. I'm not afraid of their syndicates. They are beneath me. These are lazy people. These are poor, lazy people who refuse to work. All they resorted to was to go and use charm, or that charm, or no charm, or magic, lies, fake, to destroy people, to extort money from people. These are lazy people who just come and carry mic and blaspheme, say a lot of things and collect money. And you think they are better than you and I? And you see a lazy man who cannot work, making money, and you are busy calling him Papa. I didn't know all this before. My mind didn't think all this, but now. He's beneath me. They are poor people. They live off people's wealth. All of them. From A to Z. They live off people's wealth. They hypnotize you. You pay your money. And they did a lot of things. This man, Chris, told me. When my national president took my colleague that was sick to his church, to Prophet Jeremiah's church, Chris called me on the phone and said, look at these people. Emeka no get sense. They may not go to collect money from hand from this pastor. So. Why did he tell me that? Say if you collect money, and then he also told me, this money that Prophet Jeremiah is giving you, invest it. If not, it will disappear. It's breeze. Why did he tell me that? And people will think that they are, who is Chris? Because taking microphone, staying on top of pulpit, pray. People are donating tithe money. I think it's better than me or bigger than me. No, he cannot do anything. I will wait for Chris. If he says he wants us to go to court, let us go to court. If he wants us to do police case, let us do police case. Where is, I don't even think he has contact. I used to be his contact. This man I used to provide when he's doing crusade. He would tell me, I will go and speak to my organs. And then I will go and write an application for security. They will release 30, 40 because he used to have large crowd. Policemen, free of charge, you will not pay 1 naira. Can you fight your organ? I'm his boss. He's a small boy. I dare him. Let's try it again. Well, did it before. He came out and pleaded. Let's try it again and see. Please, Chris.
While we were, before we started this podcast, we started recording, you had said something about the problem he had about people that sent him money.
That one, Chris is a scammer. Chris is a scammer. People should know. He works with, I'm telling you, I'm not lying. It's verifiable. He's the person in charge of that case. It's Omaka. He works with FCCC. They say it's Interpol that came to arrest him. Chris used his account to collect money from Foster's church account. They paid $60,000. When they paid the money, the people agreed 10% with Chris Okafor. When the money landed, Chris became good and collaborated money only for himself. The people got angry and went to report to police, Interpol. When they reported to Interpol, the Interpol invited him. I have the invite. I will look for it and send to you. They invited him. Omaka is the name of that man that signed that invitation. When they invited him, Chris called me. He ran inside his office. That man you see there, panic is understatement. He locked the door. They come, please call your girl. They are downstairs in the church. They want to embarrass me. Call your girl. I had to call the people I know to help intervene and stop the arrest that he was going to come. That was how they stopped that arrest. And they went back. I had to speak to the boss. I had to beg on his behalf. Even one time I wanted to give him money to go and bribe the police people. I said, no, why do you bribe police?
So that was how that case died?
No. You know when God wants to disgrace somebody, he will disgrace people. The moment that AIG, the one made me know, and the one when my organ know, get control of die. Unfortunately for Chris Okafor, the next person who's going to take over as AIG Interpol was the person the other people gave the case to in his hand. The first case that man did was to arrest Chris Okafor. The moment he entered as AIG today, the first case he did was to arrest Chris Okafor. Chris was in Interpol like this, shaking. They wanted to detain him. He was shaking. Chris was calling me again. I had to call everybody I know. Until Chris now refunded that money to the account that sent that money to the church account.
So what you're saying is that Chris is what Yahoo boy they call these people? No, you got another name where Yahoo boy Azaman.
I said I'm saying it on the broadcast now. Let him come and deny it. It's verifiable in Interpol. Can't deny it. That case file is there.
So they use church accounts,
yes, to collect
fraud money from fraudsters. Because of course, church account is an NGO account, charity account. Nobody has itself any money that goes in there.
Yes. See, I'm going to say more things that I need to hold myself back, but take my time, get the evidence. So what I'm going to reveal, people will understand that they are making a mistake, especially people going to Chris Okafor. Hey, I will say everything with his voice. I will respond to Chris with his voice. People will hear him talk. People think I'm doing this because he left me to go and marry. Which nonsense marriage. The moment my brother died, every love I have for that man died with it. Promise me marriage. Dirty. Made me dirty. What am I living for? Do you think a normal person will come out and be disgracing herself like this? I have nothing to lose anymore. Nothing.
The daughter you said ran away to go and start living with the mother, the one you used to wear uniform with. Why did she run away?
I don't know. It was Chris. You know, when the daughter ran away, it was heartbroken and all that. So,
did Chris ever tell you why he left the previous marriage?
He told me. That's what this is his own story that he told me. Chris said that he caught his wife making love to another man on bed. That he has the BlackBerry phone where the evidence is. He was crying the day he was telling me. He was crying in his bedroom. He said, "Women, what the wife's wife did to him made him scared of women." That's what he told me. But that's not the story I heard. I had a different story. I heard that that was a different story entirely. I don't know how true it is. But allegedly on this one. So he said, all I heard is that he set the wife up because he was sleeping with everybody. Actually, one Amaka in the church. The wife got angry and all that. He didn't set the woman up. Probably because he was not always there in the house and all that. Somebody was woman now found the shoulder to cry on the mounted camera, not knowing that he was Chris boy. Mounted camera, and the woman slept. So that was how he got that evidence. I'm sure that's what he used in taking custody of his children. But children has grown now, so they can take their own decisions. That was why I'm sure that's why the daughter left. Because he used to tell me that the daughter is chatting with the mother. Can you imagine? After all he has done for the daughter, she's now chatting with the mother. But the mother now even opened the business for the daughter for lipstick, lip gloss, and all that. That's what he told me.
Wow. That is the only thing I can shout. I wish you could have told us more, because I know as an insider, I know some of these pastors, whenever they are in the presence of beautiful women in some conditions, situations, they say a lot with their mouth.
Yes.
And I'm sure you.
Let me tell you. Let me shock you people. This guy is so jealous that he gossip even his friends. This guy is so jealous of his friends that I want to read this one on live. I don't want to send it. Chris is evil. Chris, when he saw that his friend wanted to come out for vice president, that's Bishop Idahosa. Chris started, the envy came too much. He said, can you imagine this man want to come out for vice president and he's owing me 5 million naira and he has not paid, made me to go, and now I told him I collected the money from my church son. Now he wants to come out for vice president. Say he will not win. Say he has to pay him the money. I imagine that he's calling him his son. How can I be calling him his son? He now one day, but he sent it. That was a message and forwarded it to me. I'm trying to bring out that message. This is Chris. See it if you can see his number. This is his number. This is WhatsApp. I munched his WhatsApp inbox on 15 July 2022. Good morning. This is a message he forwarded to me. A message he sent to Bishop Idahosa. Good morning, Your Lordship. I'm sure you had a great night. I really don't like to remind you on your obligations of 5 million balance that you made me take from my son. He lied to him that it was his son that gave him that money. Meanwhile, it was Chris that borrowed him that money. Chris told me.
Yeah, I know.
So he said, my son, because of my relationship with you as a friend, this is already affecting my relationship with my son who gave me his business money. On the weight of mighty integrity, it is of great importance that you do the right thing. It is not like the money is beyond me, and you know that. But because of my huge project on ground, and what happened with our building, which you know and saw, every fund goes to it, and making it difficult. Now, when you're talking about the building, I want to beg EFC, DSS, they should go to that church and open that altar. Open his altar. I won't say further than that. When they were building that place collapsed. Somebody died too. But apart from somebody that there's a blogger that found something on the ground. This man was begging, called me, said, what do I give to this blogger to close his mouth? The DSS should go and open that altar. If let them see if they will see something. I know what I'm saying. That's all I will say.
The church altar.
The church altar where he used to stand, that pulpit, they should dig it up and open it. Now, everything funds goes to it and all that. Then he now said, continued. You do the right thing. It's not like the money is beyond me. And you know that because of my big project on ground and what happened with our church building, which you saw, every funds goes in it. You cannot even write. I'm just saying that. See, pastor, see the errors here. I will give you this and you will post it. Now, because I did not read. Now reading it. Now look at it. So he now said, I'm making it difficult for me to even ask that my son for money, that my son for any other help. I feel so constrained because of the relationship we have as a friend and family. Please, your lordship, treat this urgent and treat this as urgent as possible. Also, it has come to my notice many times before now that there is a claim from you that I am your spiritual son. And yesterday, one of my sons sent the online soft copy of your biography that also established your claim that I am your spiritual son. Can you please tell your team to debunk such claim, because you and I know that it's not possible. It's not a possibility. This I say with no disrespect to you in any way, because my sons, pastors and members of our ministry are already getting confused, because at no time have I told the church that you are my father in the Lord. This is a direct message he sent to them. If he say he don't know me, I send that to me. If we're not that close, why would he send me a message he sent to a pastor? Everything about that, I will talk it to say that one. Now 1 minute one. 1 minute you don't carry. You cannot. This is when have you heard that? 1 minute one woman. Everything say he warned me. He said be careful. This man is not telling you. Oh God. I will cut and evidence so that you can hear this.
Is this? You know, I'm laughing, but I'm actually very heartbroken, because those who are not Christians, if they are listening to all of this, if they are hearing all of this, seeing all of these things, what are they going to think or say about the Christian community? Is this what the body of Christ, the so-called body of Christ, has become?
Oh, Captain.
Kai!
Is it alcohol?
A community of abominations.
Alcohol.
We're talking about so-called pastors with thousands of members as like.
My brother, I don't care at this point. What do they do? That is what they normally do. Either they send assassin to come assassinate me, or they arrest me and save me.
So recently, while all these things, this recent expose that you've been doing, has he reached out to you?
They're not born away.
Now, this reminds me of something. What exactly you once read from one blogger that
I sued him for 1 billion.
No, not even about Chris, about Senator Natasha.
No, you can't do that now. You can't hold me under ransom like that. I'm an actor, my guy. You can't digress. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now that you're here. Why I'm asking you?
No, don't do that.
Just hold on.
No, don't do that.
Just hold on.
I won't answer.
I'm not saying you should answer.
I won't answer.
I'm not saying you should answer.
I know answer.
Why I made reference to that is I wanted to know if there is any nexus between the two.
Not at all.
Okay, not at all.
Not at all. That's why I said, don't, you can invite me specially for that. I saw that thing in between this my fight. I saw that interview, but I don't want to talk about it.
It's all right.
And if I can show you enough evidence of what I've said now, do you think I will just wake up and call a serving senator without having a proof? Come on, I don't want to talk about that. So I think at this point, the way I am now, this person you're seeing here, Chris, come here today. If I see Chris now, he go kill me. Fight me. He go kill me. Because I'm not living, bro. That's my younger brother. Nothing is important to me.
Just take it easy, okay? I'm sure all of these things God is going to give you enough strength to carry on.
I don't know.
And I appreciate how good you've been with all of these things. See, when I watched some of the videos, clips, I wasn't surprised because I've experienced the same thing. How some of these people pay bloggers to malign, defame, and lie against you, cook up stories just because you have something on them. So I'm not surprised one bit. If you've watched my own personal videos where I shared my stories, experiences with pastors and all of them, you would understand why you're seated here and I can relate with your story. But I'm very certain that God is going to give you enough strength. They are going to attack you. If they can't get you in any other means, of course, they've sent assassins to come and kill me. And I survived it. I'm sure they're also going to try to do the same because these are very deadly.
I've not even started talking, Brown.
All right. So
when I come to that spirituality, the places they go to, the one in Ota, the one in Benin, they go from. I'm coming. Let me come with proof.
It's all right. It's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, at this stage, we are ending it here, and thank you for watching to this point. She said that there will be a second episode. The story is just long, and I feel for her. And if you know,
my brother, if you feel for Doris, you are on your own. If your hand clear, now you will feel for her. You will say you dey sorry for her. Doris, with that case of baby testimony, now then I mean for Olam as a mother, no. She's not playing a good part, and if she not still come out and say the truth, this is still the beginning. So good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Have a nice night. Bye bye.